A bridge too far, even with a daily update on Israel's bombardment in Gaza. The UN Security Council seemed to have achieved a halt to help civilians trapped inside. A consensus resolution demanding a humanitarian pause in Israel's aerial onslaught. Till a US veto rubbed out any chance of immediate relief.
Yes, resolutions are important. And yes, this council must speak out. But the actions we take must be informed by the facts on the ground and support direct diplomacy efforts that can save lives. The council needs to get this right.
The veto is only the latest in a series of actions by the Biden administration supporting Israel's military operation. The US has deployed 2 aircraft carriers to the Middle East in aid of Tel Aviv and to deter what it says could be retaliation from Iran and Hezbollah in Lebanon. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken and US President Joe Biden were in Israel to assure its leaders of their staunch backing. But it has hardened anti-American feelings in the global south, especially the Arab world. Jordan's King Abdullah cancelled a scheduled meeting he was hosting for Biden, Egypt's President Sisi, and Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas. It's also allowed Washington's opponents to use the crisis to expose what they say are Western double standards on human rights violations. Especially Russia, with President Vladimir Putin now comparing Israel's attack to the Nazi onslaught.
Military and non-military measures could be taken against the Gaza Strip in the same manner as the siege of Leningrad in the Second World War. We understand what that entails. In my view, that is unacceptable. More than 2 million people live there. Not everyone supports Hamas.
China has also expressed concern about what it says is extraordinary behavior by the US. A majority of the UN Security Council members agree. And US's refusal to listen to anyone has again raised accusations of imperialism and arrogance in Africa and other third world countries. But it's the protests across the Middle East which are the most portentous, and the signs are all bad for the US and its Western allies.
The long-standing issues run deep and extend well beyond the confines of Israel and the occupied Palestinian territory. The events of the past 11 days have served to reignite grievances and reanimate alliances across the region.
Iran and its main proxy, Hezbollah, have already reiterated their resolve to retaliate if Israel launches a ground operation into Gaza. But the long-term fallout is likely to be borne by Tel Aviv's Western allies, who are now the focus of a new wave of rage across the Arab world. Shoaib Hasan, TRT World.